Hi everybody, this is Crystal. So today's video is about people ask me all the time, what are my favorite yarns and what are my favorite hooks? And I had done a video on this, but it was like over a year ago, and you know, they've come out with a lot of new yarns since then, so my favorites have changed. They do change over time. So I'm going to do an updated version of my favorite yarns. Okay, don't mind my kids playing in the background. We're getting ready to go fishing, so after this video, so they're getting pretty excited. We're going to go to the lake. So anyways, I'll go ahead and start off. Now these are in no particular order. They're just some of my favorite ones that I like to use. Okay, so first up, I like the new loops and threads, facet stones. Very, very pretty yarns. Colors. The colors are really jewel toned. They're very, very pretty. It is a, if you're not familiar with it, you can only buy this at Michael's, because Loops and Threads is a Michael's brand. It's 243 yards, 5.2 ounces, or 150 grams, and it is a medium weight number 4, but it's a very thick number 4 weight yarn. And it says to hand wash and lay flat to dry. It is a 100% acrylic yarn, I think. Yes. So the color of this one is called lapis. They all like have I think they're all named after stones, if I can remember right. But anyways, this is actually, I really love it. It's one of those yarns that are, it's like a roving yarn. As you can see, it's not, the way it's spun, it's not, the strings aren't separated. So that would make it look kind of roving. But I think it crochets wonderfully. I have made things on my channel with this if you want to look for them. It's very gorgeous yarn, and I really enjoy working with it. So yes, this was one of my favorites. All the colors are beautiful. I have them all, and I plan on using them. So that's the Loops and Threads Facet Stones. Now remember, this is in no particular order, and still my kids are screaming. Yeah, I do nothing about that, but okay, next is, I love the Bernat Velvet and the Bernat Velvet Crush Velvet. That one's a new one, but they're both very, very pretty. The only difference between the two is the crushed velvet is variegated. See that? So I like them both. They're both the same, but just this would be more of a, the crushed velvet would be more of a variegated one, and the velvet is just regular, but super nice. 100% polyester yarn. It's so soft. I have made a few things on my channel out of this. I have an Afghan, a poncho, a pillow, so you could just check that out. But it's wonderful. It's soft. Like I said, it's 100% polyester. It's 315 yards, 10.5 ounces, 300 grams. A bulky number 5. Hand wash, which it is a very, very delicate yarn, so you do have to be a little careful with it when crocheting with it and washing it, because it does sometimes have a tendency to split away from itself. But if you're easy with it, I have no problem with it. I think it works up gorgeous, gorgeous projects. Like I said, you can check out my channel for the projects that I made with this. So this is the Bernat Velvet, any color, and this is the Crushed Velvet, which is a variegated. And like I said, it's relatively new, so any color of it, I love them all. I have many colors, and again, I plan on using them. Super soft yarn. Got to do the squeeze, smell, the neck. It's super soft. I like that. Okay, another one that I really love is scarfie yarn. Lion brand scarfie. Now you might be familiar with this. It's been out for a while. It's a bulky number 5, 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 312 yards per ball. And you can get this at a lot of places. I generally get it at my local Walmart, because that's where it's the cheapest. Unless they don't have a lot of colors to choose from. But if I wanted off the wall colors like this. I wouldn't find this at my Walmart. I'd get it at Michael's or Joann's, and I would use a 50% coupon. But they got lots of colors to choose from. It's very soft. It's you can machine wash, lay flat to dry. It's an acrylic wool blend. So I have made many projects with this on my channel too. Scarves, ponchos, all kinds of stuff. I really like it. And again, it's that roving type of yarn, which I really kind of like. And it does have a tendency to go from thick to thin. That's kind of my style of yarns, these like this. You'll probably notice that when you see the other yarns coming up. But this one's called Cream Mustard, in case you were wondering. But Lion Brand Scarfie, one of my faves. Okay, next one I really like is Red Heart Colorscape. This is a very, very pretty yarn also. The colors and the striping, I have tutorials using this also, work out very nicely. They're very well put together, and it's just an overall pretty yarn. Again, it is a type of a roving yarn. As you can see when you look at it, you can't see the separate strands. It's kind of just all twisted together. This is a medium weight number 4. It is a thicker 4, but it's one that goes kind of a little bit from thick to thin, but not extremely bad. It is 100% acrylic. It says that you can wash it and dry it gently. And 187 yards, 3.5 ounces, or 100 grams. Very pretty. All sorts of pretty colors in this. It's very nice to work with. I don't have any problems with it. Some of these yarns might be hard if you make a mistake to take it out, because I tend to gravitate towards yarns that look like this, you know, kind of fluffy and roving, and those kind of yarns sometimes are hard to take out if you make a mistake. But I deal with that because I like the yarn. So, but yes, Red Heart Colorscapes, very, very pretty. Like I said, check out my tutorials on that. We'll go with Lion Brand Landscapes, another one of my favorites. Again, it is a type of roving yarn. If you look at it, it does go from thick to thin. If you've ever worked with it, it's got quite the sheen on it. It's very gorgeous yarn. It is classified as a medium weight number 4. It can get thick almost up to a 5 and then go down to a 4. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 147 yards per ball, 100% acrylic. Machine wash and lay flat to dry. Lots of pretty colors in this. This one's called Coral Reef. It's not a lot of yardage in one of these, 147 yards, but and it does sometimes carry a little bit higher price tag, but it makes gorgeous, gorgeous garments. Again, videos on my channel if you're interested. Very pretty. I got a great, great men's pullover cable sweater with this. Oh, it's really pretty. It's my favorite tutorial I've ever done. So you'll have to check that out. But yes, Lion Brand Landscapes. Very pretty. One of my favorites. Another one I really, really, really like a lot is Lion Brand Comfy Cotton. Very pretty yarn. It's considered on the tag a lightweight 3. I would never consider it a lightweight 3. In my own personal opinion, it's a 4-weight yarn. So when I crochet with this, I have many tutorials on using this. I always say, if you don't have this, to use a different 4-weight. I never say to use a 3-weight, because I just don't think that they should have classified it as a 3-weight, but they did. It's 7 ounces, 200 grams, 392 yards. Pretty generous amount, I guess. Machine washable and dryable. Now, it's a 50-50 cotton polyester blend. It's soft, very soft. The polyester in it makes it nice and soft. This works really well for summer projects or winter, but works really well for summer ones, especially if you get a nice lacy stitch. I have quite a few videos on my channel using this. I've made ponchos, shawls, ladies' tops. And I'm getting ready to make Evelyn a dress with it. So, my 3-year-old. So, yeah, I really like it. It's super soft. If you guys have not worked with it, you should give it a try. Some people though have a problem with it splitting, and by looking at it, I can see that I can understand how some people would have a problem with it splitting. I personally do not have that problem. It's never really split on me, so that's not a problem for me. But I can see other people saying that just by looking at it. It's not wound extremely tight, so I can understand their concerns with that. But myself, I don't have a problem with it. So Lion Brand Comfy Cotton, it's definitely in my top faves. It's very, very nice yarn. Love it. Okay, another one I really love. This used to be on my hate list. Now it's on my love list. Lion Brand Mandala. I love Mandala. It is a lightweight 3. It's a very, very lightweight 3 yarn if you've never used it. It's 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards in this this is the regular mandala. It's 100% acrylic. It's machine washable and dryable. What I love about mandala is the colors are gorgeous. They are very, very well put together. This is actually my favorite color of all the mandalas that they make. It's called Griffin. But I think they're all very, very pretty. I do have quite a collection of mandalas. I think I have all the colors of them. Sometimes I like to collect all the colors of the yarn. But I do have lots of tutorials on my channel with mandala. In fact, I have a very, very pretty scarf with this color right here. And shawls and stuff like that. So it's a very pretty yarn. The Lion Brand Mandala. I always usually buy it at Walmart because that's where it's the cheapest. Unless, of course, you use 50% coupon codes and stuff. Plus, Walmart always gets dibs on the new mandalas that come out first. They have exclusive rights to any new mandala colors that come out, and mandala, other types of mandala. They get it first for a period of time, and then other stores start to carry it. So it's always good to check your local Walmart for new colors and stuff because they're going to have it before anyone else. And that's the same, I believe, for Comfy Cotton. I think they get the dibs on the new colors first. But then eventually you see them at other stores. So, but either way, mandala. I love all the mandalas. This is the mandala sparkle. I love it. It does have less yardage, 328 yards. Still the same weight, 3 weight. And I love the new and mandala ombre a lot too. Very pretty. This one is a 4 weight mandala. 344 yards. Everything else is the same on it. 100% acrylic, all that kinds of stuff. But it is gorgeous. So I love all mandalas equal. They're all gorgeous. The colors are all pretty. And they all make beautiful, beautiful things. Look on my channel for all the things I've made with a mandala. Okay, I'm almost done here. Oh, this has to be in the top, this has to be in the top 5 favorites right here. Caron latte cakes. Oh, love latte cakes. So pretty. I like fur yarn. Now this is exceptionally soft and silky. It's so pretty. Now this yarn is so soft. It's not itchy. I have not experienced it shedding or bleeding in my own personal experience. I have not experienced anything other than good with this yarn. It's very, very pretty. Now they only sell it, I think they don't sell it. I think actually it's a seasonal yarn. So it goes off sale for a while, but then it goes back on sale. It is a bulky 5 weight, and it's machine washable and dryable. 58 acrylic and 42 nylon. 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, or 530 yards. Very generous amount. All colors are striped. They are no solids, which is unfortunate, but hopefully they do come out with that. But still, it's beautiful. I have tutorials on my channel with this yarn also. We all have those yarns that are special, you know, and you just won't give up. This is one of them. I don't give up this yarn at all. I won't put it in giveaways or anything because I love it. It's a very, very nice yarn. So if you guys haven't tried it, give it a go. It's pretty stuff. Okay, next one is Shawl on the Ball. Lots of people don't like Shawl on the Ball. It's actually like my second favorite yarn. Really, it is. It's so beautiful. I love Shawl on the Ball. Shawl on the Ball is a 58 cotton, a 39 acrylic, 3% other fiber. It's classified as a medium weight 4, but most people will tell you that it's not a medium weight 4. It's more like a 3 or even maybe a 2. It's really lightweight. It's very pretty. It works really great in summer projects. Beautiful shawls. I have a lot of videos using Shawl on the Ball, vest, shawl, scarves, lots of stuff. I made lots of stuff. Just, yeah, you just have to check it out. Let me look at it's 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 481 yards, machine washable, lay flat to dry. Very, very pretty. This one's called Reflective Crystal. Of course, you know I had to get that one, but because it's got my name in it. But yeah, all the colors are very pretty, and they even have some that's metallic, and they're all gorgeous, gorgeous. So Shawl on the Ball is beautiful. Now, it is hard to frog it. If you make a mistake, it's hard to pull it out, but the project that it makes, the drape that it has, I think it's well worth it. I always thought Shawl on the Ball had a different smell than other yarns. It doesn't smell bad, it just smells like Shawl on the Ball. I could pick it from a mile away. If you gave me a bunch of yarns to smell, I could probably pick them all out. That's weird, isn't it? So, okay. Now, as for cotton, my favorite cotton that you can buy in the U.S. is actually, I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. It's my favorite cotton, 100% cotton that is available in the States. It's very soft. It glides over your hook. Now, I have heard some people say that they've had a problem with bleeding. I have not had that problem yet. I hand wash all my crochet items though. I know, I'm weird, aren't I? But I do that. So it's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, or 180 yards per ball. It's a very soft cotton. It's a medium weight, number 4. Lots of pretty colors at Hobby Lobby in this cotton. So this is my favorite cotton that you can get in the States. I love this cotton. It's very nice, very soft. It makes excellent summer projects. It has a nice drape on it, and it would work well for winter projects too. Now, my all-time favorite yarn that I have, number 1, it's always been number 1 since it came out, and I've never found another yarn ever to beat it. And most of you probably know this already. Red Heart Unforgettable. Favorite yarn ever. I love the shine on it. I love how it's the roving type of yarn. It does go from thick to thin, which I like yarns like that. If you don't, you might want to stay away from it. If you've never tried this, you might like it. It's soft. It makes gorgeous projects. I have a lot of projects on my channel with it. I even made a really pretty lady's dress. It draped so nice. It was so lacy. It makes pretty much any project you make, it makes it look beautiful. That's my opinion though. So it's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 270 yards, and it is a 100% acrylic, medium weight, number 4 yarn. They say machine washable and dryable. So yeah, it's pretty. All-time favorite right here. That's it, number 1. So I showed you a list of my favorite yarns. Now, I get asked quite a bit. I'm just going to show you this. What is my favorite cotton yarn? Now, I showed you that Hobby Lobby was my favorite cotton yarn that you can purchase in the States, but that's not my favorite yarn. My favorite yarn actually comes from out of the United States. It is from Hobbii. You guys know I like Hobbii yarns. It is their Miraful Bella cotton. It's 100% Pima cotton. It is so soft. It is so silky. And I will not lie, it's not it's a little bit pricey for the amount of yardage you get. It's 50 grams, 1.75 ounces, 92.9 yards, so 93 yards. You can hand wash it and don't put it in the dryer. It's a medium weight number 4 yarn, but it's Pima cotton, which is a it's just a more expensive type of cotton because it's softer. If you could feel this, it's silky soft. I've made a very beautiful shawl on my channel out of this. So yeah, this is my favorite cotton as of today. This is it, Miraful Bella cotton. It's 100% Pima cotton, and it's only available at Hobbii. I love it. They got colors, quite a few. I don't know what they have, 8 or 10. They're all variegated. I do wish they had solids, but I can deal with the see the variegated in it. I can deal with that. It's so silky. I like it. But I just wanted to show this because people ask me my favorite cotton. That's it. And like I said, if you do go check out their website, I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. I'm just showing you my favorite yarns. Don't be sticker shocked when you see the price on it. Sometimes you do get what you pay for. So I mean, it's a very, very nice cotton yarn. I would not try to ever steer anybody wrong, but these are just my own personal opinions, and in my opinion, as of today, this is my favorite. Oh no. Okay, now we'll go to hooks real quick and then I'll be done. People ask me, what's your favorite hook? Well, that's easy for me. I have one hook. That's my favorite. I use Hero hooks. Now, Hero hooks are a vintage brand of hooks. You cannot buy them anymore because they went out of business a while ago. But you can find them sometimes on eBay. People have lots of vintage, like they'll sell a big lot of vintage crochet hooks, and sometimes people will have hero hooks in them. Or sometimes you can, I think there's a lady that sells them on Etsy. I've bought what she had. I was able, a new person on Etsy sold some. I was able to get like, I don't remember, quite a few of them for pretty cheap. So I bought those. I pick up a lot of them at garage sales and a lot of them at auctions. So I have quite the collection, and a lot of my very, very loyal and generous YouTube friends like you guys sent me Hero hooks. And a lot of them said that they were their mothers or their grandmas, and that made me feel really that they give me something that meant so much to them. Made me feel really good. So thank you to all you guys that did that. Even if you just sent them and you just had them and they weren't, I appreciate it. It was so nice because I like to collect Hero hooks. Now, Hero hooks, they have some that are made in the USA and they have some that are made in Germany. I collect both, but I do not use the German ones to crochet with because the standards are different. They're not the same size hook, but I do like them both. Now, if I don't have a Pacific or I can't find the Hero hook that I'm wanting to use, a boy is the other one that I would use. This is what I used when I was younger, and then I switched to Hero later. You know, once I discovered them, they're my all-time favorite. But boy is second. I do not like Susan bait hooks at all, and I do not like anything to be on my aluminum hook. No gripper, no ergonomic thing to try to make it comfortable. I just have to have a straight aluminum hook to crochet with. That's just my prerogative. I know that's everybody's different, and that's cool, man. I don't like wooden hooks or anything like that. It's just straight aluminum Hero or boy hooks. Those are my faves. That's all I ever use. So now remember, I showed you my favorites as of now because my old video is out of date. You know, it's just new yarns have come out. You know, you get new favorites. So these are my favorites as of now. Now remember, these are my own personal opinions, and they probably do differ from a lot of people, and that's fine. I always say, I don't know how to say it. You know, it's cool. You just like what you like. It's okay not to like what I like, and it's okay to like what you like. And what I want to know in the comments is, what's your favorite yarns? I'm always interested. Your favorite yarns may not be my favorite yarns, but it doesn't mean that I don't think it's cool that they're your favorites. I'll be like, oh, you know, maybe you'll tell me one and I'll be like, yeah, you know, that one's pretty good too. It's not my favorite, but I still like it. Or maybe you'll tell me one that, and I'll be like, oh man, I forgot about that one. Of course I love that one. Maybe you'll tell me one and I'll be like, oh, that's cool, that's your favorite, you know, but I'm not a big fan of that. And that's okay, because everybody has different opinions. And people ask me to share mine, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just sharing you my own personal opinions. So I'm not meant to offend anybody. If you don't like any of this yarn, right on. That's cool. It's fine. Okay, I understand. Not everybody likes what I like, just like I don't like what everybody else likes. That's what makes everybody so special. So thanks everybody for watching. Remember to tell me your favorite yarns and hooks in the comment section, because I'll read them and I'll be interested to know. Bye everybody.